This is a Heart and Hand production.
Hello everyone, it's David here from Heart and Hand on the news that Kevin Thelwell will not be the new Rangers manager, despite a lot of talks and getting very close and reportedly agreeing in principle to take the job at the end of last week. He has decided to withdraw from the process after discussions, we're told, with Greta Steinsen, Kevin Thelwell and Patrick Stewart. This is remarkably similar to what we heard last weekend when Steven Gerrard pulled out of talks. We know Danny Rowe pulled out through the week, but I don't think he was going to be offered the job. I do think that it was one of the other two who were, I think both were, shoe-ins for the job if they wanted it, but decided they didn't. So where does this leave us? Well, it leaves us scrambling around for a new manager who will clearly be at best third choice for the position. But more importantly, I think, and much more for the long-term future of the club, is, to me, this leaves the position of Patrick Stewart and Kevin Thelwell totally untenable. Because what we've had in the case of Gerrard and now Muscat are two coaches who've looked at this and thought, for whatever reason, after talks with these guys, I can't be successful here. Not with them about the place. And that does not reflect well on either of them. Rangers appear to be hell-bent on this structure. Well, that's one thing, but if the people in place aren't there, then it isn't going to succeed. And clearly managers were unwilling, Gerrard in the first instance and now Muscat, to risk their managerial reputation on it. In effect, what we're asking managers to do is come in, be a head coach and leave all the recruitment to Thelwell and Son Enterprises, despite the fact that it's the managers, head coaches, who will be judged on the results that come, and they've clearly decided no. To me, both Stewart and Thelwell need to leave Rangers. Neither has done anything to indicate they're going to be successful at Rangers. I would now go to the stage and say that they're positively harming Rangers. And we now wait and see where we turn for a manager. But there is no getting away from the fact that since the takeover, everything has been a disaster. The recruitment, the managerial choice in the first place, the performances on the pitch, and now this managerial chase is embarrassing. And Rangers are reeling from one thing to another. And while Kavanagh and Marat have escaped most of the criticism so far, their continued faith in people who are clearly not up to it, and the evidence that we've seen from them both so far, means that the attention has to shift to them. If they continue to go with the same people making the same errors, they'll keep getting the same results, and the anger among Rangers fans is growing, and yet another embarrassment for the club. We'll have more on this over on Heart and Hand if you go to patreon.com/Heart and Hand. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.